Hey, how's it going? So I thought it might be interesting to talk about some of the things we would like to, as rural carriers, change about the LLV. Um, but I thought I'd do something different. So instead of me making up a PowerPoint and listing the things I would change, I thought I'd put it out there on a website and see what other people had to say. So this website is called Rural Mail Talk. It's a community of rural carriers. And if you haven't been on, it's a great place to go, especially if you have questions about like um, problems you're having with your postmaster or problems you're having with the union or questions about how to do this or that in the post office. Great place to go. Lots of knowledgeable people on that website. So like I said, I put the question out there about the LLV. So let's take a look at some of the responses. So here's what I said. I said it's been 30 years and we're still waiting on a replacement. Those of you lucky enough to drive one of these history lessons on wheels, what is one thing you would change about the LLV to make it better for what you do and where you deliver? And here's what some people said. So Flashaholic said, AC, so air conditioning, all-wheel drive, quieter engines. Maybe they can add sliding doors. Now this one I kind of like. I've done Amazon in a minivan and it's so much better. Just being able to have that extra access to the cargo area is great. So yeah, I'm all in favor of that. More access to the cargo area other than just the back. Okay. All right, I responded to that. Here we go. Thoven8 says, I use an LLV for my route. Things I would improve are heat defrost. Yes. Obviously, adding air conditioning. Yes. Making the driving seating area larger because I'm cramped and I'm only 6'3". Well, 6'3" is pretty tall. But yes, I agree with that. The seating in there is not great. The seats, I'm only 5'9", and so I have just enough room for my legs. So I imagine if you're taller than 6 feet, it would be tough. I think, pretty comfortable for shorter or average height people, but yeah, if you're tall, tough. He also says that he would make it bigger, make it wider and longer. See, I don't know about that. I responded to this because you can see it says wider equals more likely to be hit by another car, because I almost got hit once while I was delivering on the side of the road. And I really don't want that much vehicle hanging out in the road. So I don't think I'd make it wider, but hey, teach their own. This one says convert them to electric. Stick solar panels on top of them and on the post office buildings to offset the electricity use. That would be very expensive. Solar panels are incredibly expensive. But yeah, it would be cool. Heat and AC, yeah. A tray feeding system to feed fresh trays. So you just push a button, tray of letters comes up. That'd be cool. But I don't think it would be very flexible. Yeah. Speakers and navigation screens that you can connect to your phone. That would be cool to have a screen there rather than having to stare at the scanner of your phone, to have an actual screen there. Maybe something you could, like a docking station that would put your scanner screen up there. That's a pretty cool idea. Cell system Wi-Fi so you can connect your phone to. The scanner connects automatically. Yep. Power windows and door locks. That would be cool. Like one touch down windows would be great, especially in the winter. Ooh, maybe like a window that comes down from the top in the winter too. Yeah, that'd be cool. Mounts for your personal phone and the scanner. Yep. Make the safety wall one big door that opens almost entirely, and the seat so it can spin around. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Rear view cameras that use a different screen than the nav screen so they can always be on. Okay. And a two-part window system that opens with one part sliding down the other. What was I just saying? Yep. Yeah, because they make these plastic things you can put over the windows. I've used them before. And it just has a little hole to deliver out of. It would be cool if something like that was built in. Yeah. Electric, this is TC Star. Electric mirrors, tired of adjusting tray side mirrors when I occasionally bump branches and stuff. Okay, yeah. Ability to move the seat back like FFE, yeah. So again, more room, better heater, better defroster. Electric adjustable mirrors again. They like the height, the width, but it would be nice to be taller in the back. I agree with that. It's kind of, you can't really walk around, kind of have to hunch down. And more, this person says that the tray feeding system was attempted before. I'd like to see a video of that tray feeding system. Add front floor insulation, quieter exhaust, make the rear differential posi track. Now, I was told when I was in orientation that they did have posi traction in the back. So it's kind of weird that he brings that up. Thought they were supposed to. Maybe some of them do and some of them don't. I don't know. Or maybe we were lied to in orientation. Get rid of the stupid knob on the table side to crank the window up and down. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Not all LLVs have this, but yeah, I ran into that one time at an office where there's a lock so that you can't just crank the window. You got to like push on this little knob or something in order to be able to crank the window. It locks. I don't know why that is. Why can't you just crank the window? That's a good point. And equipment to hold 49 COA, hold box, etc. So just like some sort of shelf or something. Okay. And this person responded to that by saying sunriser with rubber bands. That's where I put my parcel sheet, by the way. A rubber band, or I stretch across the bungee cord and put my parcel sheet on there. Yeah. I would add no more leaks around the windshield, no more leaks in the floorboard. Good luck with that. Some lumbar support. Yeah, the seats aren't the greatest. A better interior lighting, including under table tray lighting. List goes on. Interior lighting is a good point. One time this was like my first year, and I was filling in for somebody around Christmas time, and it was I was out after dark, and yeah, that little dome light is terrible. You know, you're trying to drive along and look down at the next address. You turn on the dome light, it shines on the windshield and you can't see out. So better lighting is an excellent idea. Okay, I like that. One thing that would help me now would be insulation, blocking the heat. Okay, yeah, that's true. They can get pretty warm. And I think it's better in some vehicles than others. I think some of them, maybe the insulation is rotted away and others are better, because I've been in some that aren't bad. Vented rear door at the top to let heat escape. Okay, yeah. I remember there was some cars, I think it was Mazda years ago, had like a solar powered vent in the windshield, so that like if you left it closed, you know, if you left your car locked on a hot day, the solar motors would start basically ventilating the vehicle. It would like circulate air in the vehicle automatically. That's kind of cool to have something like that. I think they're just talking about a little pop-up hatch though. Sandy Girdle says, air and radio. Otherwise, it's a great vehicle. Oh yeah, okay, a radio. Air conditioning is everybody's saying that. And then she said Warren's wishing for a lot. And yes, he did ask for a lot. I would agree with that. Here's some of my comments to that. And looking on the next page. So let's look at a few more. Okay. Joe pointed out this little handy thing you can buy for like $7.75 to keep all that stuff in that somebody mentioned. I think that just those things, I've seen vehicles with these before, they just hang on that kind of like black piece that goes along underneath the windshield by the firewall. And Goat Rope says, actually, we had one that was vented, a carrier backed in through an I-beam. Made a great hole for airflow. Really made a difference in the heat. So yeah, just, you know, just tear the roof off accidentally. And then Warren is asking about the tray space. And there you go. So those were some comments about what real life rural carriers would like to see in an LLV. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your ideas are in the comments. And let me know if you like this video. And we'll talk to you soon. All right, take care.